Okay, hello, and welcome everybody. Hope everybody is well today, and welcome. So, we're gonna get back to it today with some more Cryptopolis. Having a pretty decent time with this pack. It's just, I've died a couple times, but, it's to be expected. So, between streams, I will show you guys what I've done. Not a whole lot, but I've just been kind of grinding, trying to get different foods for us to eat. We have a few here, because getting all kinds of foods is good for us to try to get some more hearts. Oh, we haven't eaten that yet either. I don't think we'll be able to eat everything in the pack, but, getting more hearts. We already have 10, right? Or 20 hearts, whatever. Some more hearts is always good. Although trying to keep these guys off our platform has not been easy. But last stream we made all of these lava colors, so we're going to use these. And I will have to show you because I have to go down here. I made a couple of gates because the lava monsters ended up working their way up our staircase, which is not what we wanted. So I came down here and I did quite a bit of farming against these guys because we needed the shards. And as you can tell, I've been farming a few shards. We got this. I don't know what the ability totem is. I have no idea what it's... I don't know what this is. Or what it's even used for. I don't know what that means or what it's for. I suppose we could do everlasting, but I don't understand what it does or what it's for. I have no idea what the ability totems are for, but so we got a bunch of the shards. Probably more than I need, although I might need me even more, because what we're gonna do today is we are going to do some things. I probably should grab some more. I want to get as many as I can, so all we gotta do is just do this, and we can grab a few more. There we go. Okay, so we gotta basically make... I need some chests as well. I guess we could take that, but... So, we gotta make some shards. And if we look at the quest, we use these to make the shards. And then we can smelt those as needed, I suppose, which I didn't get a bunch of furnaces set up like I probably should have. Oh well. So many things I want to do. Okay, we're just gonna toss... Oh my gosh. So we got some zinc shards. Very nice. Yeah. I had kind of a spillage beneath. It was kind of a mess, but that's fine. So we got those. So now we can do the same here. And that gives us iron shards. Hopefully. I don't know if it gave us 3 full stacks, though. Oh, they look so similar. And then we can go to the brown ones here. And that gives us nickel. Orange. Gives us copper. And that gives us coal. Okay, so now we can craft these into the respective ingots. Nickel. Oh gosh, they look so similar. Oh, we only got 2 coal? What? There we go. So now we can do coal. And we only got... Why do we only get 1 copper? There we go. So now we got some copper. Very nice. And that completed all of these quests. Now with the iron... Oh, I didn't do the iron. Okay. There's some iron. There we go. Now we got all of those. Very nice. Collected all those. And I think what we're going to do really quickly is we're going to go to the CC here, the chapter challenge. And we're going to submit what we can for these. So it's basically half a stack of each. which is very nice. And now we get this stuff. Oh, this is going to be so nice. So now, temporarily immune to fire damage and that. So if we do, this is on the belt. We got to figure out, where is the belt? There's the belt. And this is the curio slots, which... Do we have a specific curio slot for that? Could we put it in the charm slot? We can. So now that'll give us, it's basically a free magnet. So that's super nice. So, what we should be able to do, I'm going to take this chest because we're not using this one. We can use this over here. You can kind of put all that we have there like that. Get some of them put away there. Oh, and look at that. It actually refreshed. So, we're going to try to buy basically everything we can from the vending machine, because more food is always good. We've eaten an elderberry, another oyster, and a trifle. Holy crap, that's some good stuff. Okay. I need to step away for just a moment, everybody. Use the restroom. I'll be right back. My apologies. Okay, and we're back. Okay, so that's why we need the null shards. And the easiest way to get null shards is by killing all the lava monsters down there, but so this is going to be very helpful. I did a lot of this before stream anyway. But now we can make a chisel. Well, that's super simple for decorative blocks, which we should be able to do. We just need a stick and a singular piece of iron. Now that we can get iron, we could probably get some iron armor, because that'd be super handy. Ooh, don't want a knife. We want a chisel. Very nice. And now this thing is going to be very handy. It needs iron buckets, though, of cleansing water. So if we could make multiple of these, it'd be very nice. And these polished, or any kind of stone, which means we need to get 6 buckets, or well, 6 ingots to make 2 buckets. We can do a bucket of lava from underneath very simply. Oh geez, just got to come down here, boom, very simple. Do that, And then a bucket of cleansing water. Why does it have to be a bucket of cleansing water? That's going to be difficult. I guess we could just do this. Can always make more. And we need 6 stone types. I'm assuming we can do this. Resource. Gen 2. Wait, that's a Gen 1. No, I wanted Gen 2. Why did it do that? Oh man. Can we just do that? We can. And that. We could just place any kind of block. As long as it's under an inventory, and then we could do a block of iron as a... or any kind of block to help speed it up. Do we have... Oh, we do have the chest mod and the furnace mod. That's going to open up all kinds of things for us right now. So what we're going to do is just need a basic chest if I can get that. I did a lot of harvesting of trees as well, because that was kind of something I knew we were going to need a bunch of, and I've gone through all the resources already. Okay, so for right now, I think what we're going to use this for, at least ideally, so a chest, the resource gen, and then we're going to want a block of iron for sure above it, because that would help speed it up. And we're going to want probably a scorched stone, because that'd probably be one item we'll never not have enough of. So if we do that, turns blue. Oh, but I can't. No. Now I can't open that. So we're going to have to do something like this. And we're going to have to do a hopper of sorts. Thankfully, that's not too hard. Ah, dang it. Okay, so we do this. Grab one of you. And that should work just fine, hopefully. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Yeah, that'll be just fine. Now if we could make more of those for other items. I mean, scorched stone is probably the hardest block for us to get right now. Could I do just regular logs? Because that'd be nice too. I don't think so. But if we go like this, what can this be utilized in making? So stones. Probably would be good for granite potentially as well, because granite can be used to make more botany pots. I think, oh, for right now we're just going to leave it be. Check this. Okay, that's still got a lot of foods to eat. Okay. I think we're just going to, we're going to do this. And I think we're going to make a bunch more iron because we can. Okay. I don't have blocks on me either, and thankfully we don't die down there. Let's grab some blocks. Because I just want to make this as basically as simple as possible. I don't want to have this issue again. Come on. There we go. So if we do this, we shouldn't have an issue. Make sure that's safe for all of these. And thankfully we don't get damaged by any of that. Okay, so yeah, this. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we should be good. Okay, so now we don't have to worry. I can just kind of stand in this. Oh, I made them all iron. Well, that's fine. Iron's going to be very useful anyway. We made a crafting stick. Crafting table on a stick last time. Okay, so we'll put some shards there. But that's all the shards we've used. So, that's this whole quest line done. And we might need to make some more resource generators. So I'm just going to do that for now. But now we have to get into Create. Now, Create is a very interesting mod. I mean, yeah, I don't know. So what did it want? Andesite alloys right away? So andesite, can that be used? It can be used in the resource generator, so we should probably do that as well. Because you're going to need a lot of andesite. I'm pretty sure we have some. I thought we did. Yeah. So let's get some andesite. We need to go get a couple buckets of lava. And we need to make one of these cleansing water. So if we do that, and then we need to grab one of these, and then one of you, and one of you, and boom, boom, boom. Oh, come on. There we go. Grab that. Then we need 6. Doesn't have to be stone, but that's fine. Oh, crap. Okay, so then we need another hopper. So we do that. And then I think we'll go to the same side here. We'll just do the same thing. And then there'll be a Razan. Well, hello. If we do that and get ourselves another 9. I don't know if that'll actually increase it or not, but now we got some infinite andesite. Very nice. Simple automation. We can always upgrade these too. We should actually be able to. Let's see if we can do this really quickly. And we need 2 planks, I believe. I could be mistaken on this, but I'm just going off of memory here. So if we do this with this, aha. We do that, grab these 2. And if we go like that and like that, that increased these. Very nice. Very nice indeedy. I don't think we're going to need the chisel right now because, well, if anybody knows me, I am not a builder, but never would, you know, maybe we'll mess with it eventually. Who knows? Okay, so andesite alloy is andesite and either iron or zinc nuggets. Oh, I'm not too bad. How about yourself? What's going to be easier? I think iron's probably going to be easiest for us right now. Because we have, you know, a bunch of iron that we were able to produce. Probably should only do that many. Yeah, that's probably too many, but it should be okay. It's still burning. Oh, lovely. So put it out with water? Yes? Or sand? Yes? And a bunch of andesite alloy. Very nice. And we'll just put the extra andesite here for now. Grab that. Nice thing about andesite is that we can do this recipe in a 2x2. Very nice. Okay. Oh, that sucks. It was just trying to help you out there. Wrench, goggles, and okay, so we could put the goggles on. Wrench is going to be super handy. Oh, really? Okay, and I'm going to make this really quickly. Get a couple armor pieces on. Very nice. Okay, so andesite alloy. Now to make all kinds of stuff from create. Ooh, hose pulley. That could be very helpful. Ooh, kelp though. Oh, okay. I mean, you have to go mod by mod, basically. That's basically what you have to do, unfortunately. Can I make... I can make an iron hopper now, though. That I'm hoping we can do... Yeah, I mean, especially depending on how many mods, yeah. It's going to probably be best. So now we can actually upgrade this guy. Okay, hey, well, thanks for hanging around, man. We'll catch you next time. So we grab this. Did I grab the dirt? Oh no, it was netherrack. Crap. So if we do this with this, there's a hopper botany pot. Very nice. So now we can do this, and how do I get netherrack though? I don't think there's an easy way to get it, is there? Chisel. Cinderflower lava. Oh, bulk washing? That requires water. We can't have water. There's no easy way to get it, is there? That kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to steal a piece of netherrack from somewhere. I guess we'll do that. Because I need the trees. If we do netherrack there with that, that will produce and put it into the chest. Oh, netherrack did get put in there. Well, son of a biscuit, man. Oh well. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, now it's automated. So nice. So we basically now have automated pots that we can utilize for other things. A bucket of water, though, would be nice for kelp. Because I know Create's going to need a lot of kelp. Oh, it's a bucket of lava. Okay, we should be able to do that. Because lava's fairly cheap and easy to get. Okay, so bucket of lava. Let me get rid of the iron nuggets really quickly. Because it's just kind of taking up space. Same thing with this. Put this in here. Get that in there for now. Okay, so bucket of lava. So we need 5 polished. No, we don't. We just need 5 iron. There we go. And we combine that with this guy to give us a hopper. Plus we need some more. Hey, look at that. We can make some more just like that. And I do like... Oh, crap. Didn't want to do that. No. just do that. Do this. Boom, boom. Now we need the kelp, which I don't remember where I put it. Do I still have some? I do. Okay, so that'll be an infinite kelp, which is what we will use because I know Create's going to use a lot of it. So lava and kelp. Okay, because I know we're going to need it to make like belts and whatnot within Create. I'm assuming. But cogwheels, again, planks, so might be worth doing more than one. But it also might be worth just upgrading these chests as well, like we just did. So, like so. We don't have the planks on us. Just like we did with the other two chests, we just do like so. And I can't count, but that's fine. That'll give us a lot more storage until we can get to gold, which I don't even know where gold would be. Immersive engineering, which we're gonna have to do as well. And more, so glowstone. I have no idea where we can get gold. Oh, and then we get 4 more lava colors. Okay. So this is gonna be kind of interesting. Oh. Okay. Energy pipes. This ought to be interesting. Downgraded iron. It's kind of funny. Thermal extruders, except it's Create. That's kind of funny. We have to make the dyes first, right? Oh, you have to use a spout. I don't know if that's true. Okay, anyway, that's just one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Polish that sandpaper. So it's sand. Paper is sugarcane and or sawdust. Okay. Sawdust is probably better. And sand. I don't know how we get sand. Oh, we have some sand here, so let's do that. If I recall correctly, it's planks with the hammer. Okay, so that's 8. And what we do with that, that gets us some paper. Some paper with some sand gives us sandpaper. And just tuck this away in here. Okay, so we got that. But we can't get there yet. So next quest line is going to be, ooh, power. Very basic power. Andesite casing, which is a stripped log with some andesite alloys. Okay, so, oh, more foods we gotta collect. Ooh, don't know if we have enough. I'm not gonna do that. Whipping cream? We have popcorn, radish seeds. We've already eaten all that. Okay, so not nearly as much this time. That's fine. Okay, so we need stripped logs with andesite. So we'll grab this many. And this many. And if we go something like this, and then we strip them according. Do that. And we add the andesite alloys like that. I guess it doesn't matter which. Hey! Andesite casings. Very nice. And that gives us the deployer and the depot. Depot is very simple. I need some more andesite alloys though. There's the depot. Before we do want to get, this is basic power, I guess. Energetic water wheel, but we can't use it because we can't place water unless we have compact machines. I don't know. Windmill bearing and 8 white sails, which is just a slab, a stone, and a shaft. Type of stone, I guess it doesn't really matter. Windmill bearing. There we go. And a sail. Again, more. Okay, so we have to make it with wool, sticks, and andesite alloys. Now, wool is not something I have a lot of. I've used a lot of it to get where we are. I wonder, can wool be used in the resource generator? I don't think so. Dang, it kind of sucks. What about string? That's just vines. We don't have either of these as of yet. So cats. Yeah, we don't have it. So the best way for us to get it typically is by doing this. And then taking that and doing that. And that gets us some string. And we have 1 wool. Gets us a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna have to automate string, I think. Because wool is not something I have a lot of. And sticks. So sticks, wool, andesite alloys, right? Yeah. So if we do a sail. So we need 4 at least. We need 8, I think, at least to get it going. And then we can make the cogs. This will generate some rotational force for us. We're gonna have to make a section for just this though. Okay, let me just temporarily set all this stuff aside. So I can make like a platform for it. But what do we want to use? Why don't we just use some planks? Because why the heck not? And we'll get some shroom lights so that we can keep it lit up. And our wands. So let's go. So we'll go this way with the water productions like this. I guess we can go this way with create machinery for now. Go like that. Now that we have iron, we could probably make iron wands, but we'll use these up. I don't think the planks will burn. So this is just to get basic create kind of setup. We're gonna probably need a lot of space for it, so we have to make some space. And that's all of the space we have. Okay, so So we're gonna try to put some lights in here. Just so that we don't have any nasty spawn. Something like that should hopefully work. Okay. I know it may not be perfect, but it's what we got. Get some more. Okay. Because I don't think these warp planks will burn. Okay, so this gives us a little space to work with to get some of this stuff going. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna grab this with this. And I think we're gonna have to grab, so if we go kind of like, oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Grab the wrench. Oops. Nope. Could we do that, I guess? Although I don't want it there. I want to build out a little bit, actually. Kind of want it like here. And then we can place a plank there. And then we're gonna have to do, actually, come back a little bit more. Do this, this. Okay. So we're gonna have to get gonna have to build down, it looks like, a little bit. Like that. And like that. I think that'll work. I just want to try to get these planks back. Not that they're going to be a huge deal, but it would be nice to get them back. Can I do that? Can I please get that one back? I should be able to add these back, no problem. I want that. Thank you. Not like that. So we do that. And that. And now that's producing 512 stress units. It's very slow, but it's basic early game create power. Okay. And then we can just make some cogwheels, which again are fairly simple. Oh yeah, you. Well, I got gold boots on from killing one of you guys, so you shouldn't affect me. Okay. Okay, so need some of these. And planks. I think we have what we need. Okay, so I believe like this Should probably do 4 big ones. And 4 small guys. Okay, so now I can't remember, is it so if we take the shaft, if we go small, big, small, big? No. Big. No. That looks slightly faster, but not by much. There, that's a little bit faster, but it's not super fast, but I think that's how we do it. Okay. So then we need a water wheel. Now this, I don't think we can do. We can't really use it because it needs water. We don't have water. Water won't spawn in the nether, so that's, to me, it's kind of a waste of resources, but we'll make one anyway. I think it's just 2. And then it's surrounded by slabs. Just to complete the quest. Okay, because it's not going to be useful for right now. Ow! What? Why? I have gold boots on. What'd I do to you? Jerk. That gives me a chance to eat some good food. Okay, so now we can make gearboxes. But we need some more planks. Because I believe, maybe I was wrong. Okay. So we'll do some of those. Oh, the casings. So we'll do, I think we can only do 2. What the fudge? You, sir, are a jerk. Why did you I have gold boots on, like, isn't that supposed to help? Jerk face. So we do that with this. There we go. Okay, so now we make a, what is it, a press. It's a block of iron. Foods. They're eating lots of foods. We probably want to put it on a depot. We're gonna need a block of iron, which really isn't difficult for us, thankfully. So a press. Where's the press? Immersive. There it is. So if we get this guy, and temporarily we're going to, oh, maybe not. Maybe I'll go like this. We'll go like this. that should do that. Okay. So let's get this. Let's see if we can buy any more foods. Ah, we can. Starfruit, we've already got. Cashew chicken. Tea. Okay, so we grabbed the tea. We got that. Turmeric seeds, I guess. Mustard seeds, why not? A cinnamon sapling, okay. And a baked sweet potato. Oh, I don't have any more stuffs. Let's get some stuffs. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, so let's put some of this stuff away. Yeah, we'll leave these in our inventory as our food sources for now. Okay, so we got the press. Okay, so we need to make copper. How do I get copper? Oh, right. We have copper. So if we take some copper... I thought, why is that task complete? We do that. It will slowly do it. Oh, it's part of... Okay, it was part of this. Okay. And we're going to have to do the same for iron? Yeah. So... let's just do like that, I guess. Okay. Do we have time in a bottle? Oh, we do. We're not able to make it yet, but I mean, it's there. Oh my, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, that's so slow. There's got to be a faster way to do this, right? I'm going to spend a few minutes here and we're going to try to figure this out. Once this is done with all of those. One more. There. Okay, so there's got to be a faster way. I want to say it's big cog. I think it's going the wrong way. Can I do that? So I might need a gearbox to switch the rotation. So if we take the gearbox, and then get the cog wheels. I don't think that's right either. Ah. That seems faster. I'm not very good at this, clearly. That does seem fairly fast. Okay. So if we do that, hook that to that. Okay, that's a little bit faster maybe. Okay, it's a little bit fast. It seems a little bit faster, but not by much. Grab that. A hose pulley. Now that, if I remember correctly, we can use that to get infinite lava. Yeah, it'll go down into the lava. We have basically infinite lava. And then pipes. I thought that still would have been going. Okay, that's fine. So we still need dried kelp. Does it have to be... So a smoker would probably be better. I mean, we do have a fair amount. Okay, so... And these are all getting nice and full. A couple of smokers probably isn't a bad idea. I don't know if we can do it with just plain stone, though. No, I didn't think so. Okay. So if we do something like this. We make a couple of furnaces with 8 logs. I just don't have a good fuel source as of yet. I could probably try to do that. We might be able to get a small setup going. I mean, we have lava, so that's basically infinite. We don't have an infinite iron supply yet, so... I mean... Let me see if I can try to get this set up quickly. Let's see if I can set something up. Semi-automatic, like we've done in many streams before. So if we do this, there's 6 hoppers. I guess we could kind of set this up here. It's not a huge deal. Oop. Probably don't want them that low though. We could go like this. Like this. We're gonna want those on top like that. Boom, boom. Oop, wrong spot. There we go. And then we can just do this, that, and that. That, and that. Okay, so... we're just going to take these for right now. Do that. That'll be basic fuel? Can't those be used as a fuel source? Apparently they can't. Okay, thought they could have been. Guess not. I think we have a little bit of coal we can utilize for a little bit. Okay, I can't use that. I guess we'll use a little bit of this coal. It's not much, but it should get us going for a little bit. Okay, and then we can take a few stacks of this. There we go. Now it's automated smelting. It's very simple. It's a vanilla mechanic. Like, anybody could do this. It's not too difficult, because we'll need that, I'm sure. For the dried kelp block, a copper casing. So we're going to need a deployer, or we can manually do it with copper ingots. Okay. That should be ready. Yes. Okay. So grab that and a blaze burner. See, netherrack. I don't know how to get netherrack. Alchemy is a stone and netherwort. I can't even make that. Not yet anyway. Or chisel, no. There's no easy way to get netherrack. We got a fan. So we could do that. Crushing wheels are going to be very nice eventually. We're going to need a bunch of these. A steam boiler. Okay, so we need a lot of brass. 16 item pipes. From pipes? It's kind of funny. It's retextured. So we need a lot of copper. I should go and try to get a bunch of copper. Let me try to semi-organize this quickly. Get my inventory semi-sorted. Okay. So, best way to get shards is actually just killing the lava monsters. And the best way to kill them is with these. Best way to get those is to do something like this. I don't have any left here. So we're gonna have to grow some. So we need some wart blocks. It's so nice having that magnet. It really is. And then we can do something like this. I don't know why I have that over there. I could have just utilized that, but that's fine. It's nice to have this over here. Just to have that there. Grab this, grab this. You and you there. Need one more. Hey, it's Mr. Awkward. Hey. Okay, I didn't get it back. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it is that day. I completely forgot about that. Didn't even realize it was that day. Oh well. I don't participate in it, but I can understand that. So we do that. So let's go down and get ourselves some more null shards. There's no easy way to get them, I don't think. Unless we... Oh, we have a bunch, so... Well, we might as well farm some more. Because why not? Not really. They've kind of gone downhill, at least in my opinion, over the past few years. I don't think they're very good. I don't know. I guess I haven't checked it out for a few years, so maybe it's gotten better. I don't know. What is this year's update? I guess I don't even know. Oh, really? That didn't... Dang it. Ooh, hello. Ouch. Yeah, I forgot that they did the April Fool's things, but I don't usually, like I said, I don't usually pay attention to it too much, so... So what's this year's about, I guess? How much time we got? We got about 30 seconds. Where'd he go? Where'd Mr. Lava Dude go? Hello? Well, okay, we got a few. Okay. Can we get... So that's 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's where we get the coal. Okay. Ah. So we're just going to put this here for now. And the coal, I think I'm just going to set over here. So for this, we need, I think it's orange. Yeah. And then it gives us copper. We're going to need a lot of copper. I have coal up here as well. Okay, so that's 6 copper sheets and a coal shard. I don't even think I have coal. Okay, so oh my gosh, so many pigmen. That's how I could get gold. Wouldn't be very much gold, but don't like the pigmen just wandering around. Copper casings, again, are stripped logs. And then copper. Very nice. Suppose we should check on foodstuffs. Ah, we got some more. Okay, so grab this. What else we got? Sunflower seeds. We have the pecan pie. Cantaloupe seeds. Nectarine. Banana bread. Cinnamon roll, one of my favorite things. We have that. Okay. Still got a lot of foods we got to try to eat. This is only going to get bigger. It's one of my favorite meals, though. Pecan pies. I love me a pecan pie. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I was going to say, I hope I didn't look at that dude. Okay, so item pipes. I need a coal shard. Oh. Okay. Don't have... No, we have... Okay. We need to get some coal, apparently. Okie dokie. Black, I believe. There we go. Ah, typing correctly. So if we do that, definitely look retextured or something. Okay, so we have plenty there. So now a hose pulley. Do that. Kelp block. So bronze sheet. Or copper sheet. Copper casing, not bronze. Okay, so we do that. And now that should be able to give us the ability to get... excuse me. If we do that... Oh, I need to make a crank though, don't I? Shouldn't be too difficult. 3 planks and an alloy. I do have some alloy left. Do I have any planks in here? No. Okay. So if we do this with this... There it is. Okay, there's the hand crank. Okay. I was pulling. And then we're going to have to make fluid pipes, I believe. But we're going to have to connect this... Where did I put... Oh my gosh, so many entities. So we're gonna need that. Gonna need some shaft, I think. Probably some more cogwheels. Planks. More sticks. Because I'm trying to... If we do it all the way down there... If I connect this to here... And we hand crank it all the way down till it basically stops. That has to go down quite a ways. I hope we'll be able to rotate this. Oh my. We're running out of food very quickly though. Peanut butter. And then we'll do tea. Holy crap, how deep is this gonna have to go? My goodness. I really hope we don't have to redo this. Like, oh my goodness. I might have to pull from here a little bit in order to do it. Yeah, it should be... I don't know how deep the world is. There, it finally stopped. Okay. So we do that. Can we... Of course. Of course I had... Oh my goodness. A few more shaft. A few more like that. I think we're going to have to pull... Probably pull from here. And then do a casing... Or gearbox, rather. Do that. And then... I think it's large cog, then small cog. So if we do that. like that. Is that not enough? It's only 16. Apparently that's probably not enough. Yeah, I don't want to fall to the void. It's still only 16. That's 128. Oh, crap. Food, food, food. Wasn't even paying attention. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can fall off then, that's fine. What did I get hit by? Got hit by something. Okay, so that doesn't seem any faster. That might be fast enough. That I think would be. It's still only 64. Really? I can't put it there, right? That would be fast enough. Okay. So now, let that do it by itself. I just want to be able to get away from this. Then we're going to need fluid pipes, yes. So that's just copper. Is that part of a quest? I don't think so, but we're still going to need it. Okay. So like so. Or is it the other way around? Other way around. Okay, so that's 4. Because we're going to need a spout, right? So it has to be required with a fluid pump. So we need a pump, right? A mechanical pump. Okay, so that ain't too difficult. I think we're gonna need more. Wait, a chicken. Did I really just hear a chicken? I just went crazy. Could be going crazy. Anyway. Okay. And you, sir, are just way too close to this. Don't have no way to move you around. Okay. Now we need to get some fluid pipes. I think we gotta go a couple more. Ah. So we do that. And that's gonna need some more cogs spinning. Need another one, I think. Yeah, if you don't get out of here, you are going to be trapped in here, sir. Okay, so now we'll just go like this. No, no. Is that not going to work? Apparently I need a small cog here. Oh, no, come on. There we go. So now, turn that the other way. And it's empty. What? Why is it empty? Because I probably got to put it into a spout. So we need a piece of this. And one of these. For soul sand. How do we get soul sand? Scoria gives us soul sand. And dirt. How's dirt done? Wool and... How am I supposed to get dirt? What? How are you supposed... What? It doesn't make any sense. I would assume it had been lava. An oak sapling. There's so many recipes. I would have thought that would have worked. Bacon, basil. Take one of those. Persimmon. But this isn't having enough. It's empty. Why is it empty? But that still won't let me make... Obtain 4 dirt. I have no idea how we get dirt. There's no easy way to get it. Coarse dirt? Okay, fine, but how do I get dirt? I can't do this. Slag is from the furnaces. Soul sand? I think we can get, but what do we use soul sand in? Soul sand and cleansing water gives us coarse dirt. So how do I get cleansing water? Is there an easy way? So we need a mixer. Just gotta go down here before we can do the mixer. Because I would have thought that would have been able to... It's empty, which is... I don't understand why it would be empty. There's plenty of lava down there. So I need more andesite alloy then. Should be very simple for us to do. Full stack. So a basin, and then a whisk is 5 iron sheets. Dang, dude. Go away. Don't know why you even attacked me. Oh, my gold boots are gone. That's why. Okay, so now... Oops. Backpacks are in the back. That is going to be very nice. Mechanical mixer. Andesite casing. The small cog. There's that. Need some more food, apparently. What haven't we eaten yet? An oyster, green onion. Get some more foods. Just trying to get as many foods as we can. Because more hearts is going to be super handy. We already have double the hearts. I don't know how many more we can get after that. Because we've eaten a lot of foods. Okay, so we're going to do basin and the mixer. Oh, but that requires different... Okay, how do I do that? Switch it to vertically. Gearbox? I don't know if I have any gearboxes left. I don't think I do. We can make some, I think. Get a bunch of that. And if we do this, I believe this gives us gearboxes. Yes. Okay, so now, if we take from here, that's still not going to work how we need it to. How do we turn it sideways? I'm going to need a vertical is what I'm going to need. Right? No. Vertical gearbox. That's what I thought I had. So, okay, we're gonna have to go... Need more gearboxes. Need a bunch of gearboxes, unfortunately. Okay, so I also need some blocks. These will work. I think that'll work. Oh, now I need... There. Okay. Just kind of convoluted, but it works. It's not rotating with enough speed. So we need more speed. Food, I need some food. Cinnamon roll, I love cinnamon rolls. In real life, anyway. Okay, so maybe We need to set up another power source. It's another good source of power. This. And we could do another windmill bearing. I mean, it's not great, but it'd be decent. Lots of create stuff. I'm not great with create, but I can kind of fumble my way through. So it's just a stone, a slab. Doesn't matter, stone, I don't think. So if we grab that, and then it's gonna need some sails. Which again, I don't remember. It's wool. That was the thing I was having an issue with, is wool. Okay. Oh, you have glowy effect. I think that's what happened to me. I think that's how I got the totem thingy. Yeah, this thing, like, I don't know what these are for. Wait, slow falling. Oh. Hold on slowly and take no fall damage. That could be very nice. But again, I don't know what they are for or how to utilize them. What's the other one we got? Because I got it from one of these guys when I killed them. What's this one? Glowing. What is glowing? Entities in the area start glowing. Okay, I don't know how to use them. So, yeah. Okay, so we need sails, which is wool. Which is string, which is vines, which is this stuff. I mean, we don't got a lot of it, but if we do that, it's only 4. Do we have some more? Got a little bit, but not enough. Wish there was a better way to get the wool. Need sticks. I mean, we should be able to do it, right? Still only gives us 8. I want more than 8, though. It's only going to be enough for, what, 1 piece of string? Yeah. I mean, we can try some more. It's not going to give us a whole lot. Now we just need some sticks, huh? We can do this. That gives us 12. Well, we might just have to do it this way temporarily. Do it ourselves. Need this stuff. Having some kind of flight would be nice, but I don't know if there's flight in this pack. I would assume there would be, but I don't know. Oh, come on, I almost had it. Okay, now do this with this. Gets us a little bit more string, not a huge amount, but there's another piece there. If we do this, that's 2 more blocks. Should hopefully be enough. Oh, there's another block. Very nice. 18. I hope that's enough. So we do this. Let's get ourselves another windmill going. On the opposite side. Do we have... We don't have blocks. We need blocks. Do that, I suppose. There we go. We do that, and then... like that temporarily. So this is the hard part. Just bridging down here. Like that. I can't reach there, can I? Nope. So we do like that, like that. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I did this all wrong. Whoops. Could probably just do it this way, yes. Just gonna go like that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. Okay. Like that. So we have 1 extra. Okay. Let's grab all of this. And that provides 1,000 SU. Okay. I mean, that's a fair amount. And now we can just take that. And we should be able to utilize that. Gonna need some cogs, though. So we do that. Probably should do a shaft first. And then small cog, big cog. That's so much slower. Where did my wrench go? Maybe it's big cog. Small cog. Like that. that. That should be providing a fair amount for our basin. Now we just gotta figure out how to get it. Nope, we don't want that. We want vertical. So it's a gearbox, and then we go vertical. No. Wait, yeah, I want like that. This is such a janky setup. But this way it's automated. $128 SU. Okay, I mean, okay. Oh my gosh, is that so janky? I don't know how to work with Create very well, clearly. Okay, so now we can make rose quartz. That's used to make these guys, which again, we're gonna need much better. Oh my goodness. Oh, the create quest line, yes. But we can make netherrack eventually. How do you make... Oh. Bulk haunting eventually. Okay, well, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's try to get dirt. So soul sand is fairly simple. It's from Scoria. Okay, let me try to get all my create stuff put away for right now. If we do that. Oh, we got more stuff to buy. Pecans. Figgy pudding. Okay, so now we need, it said scoria, I believe. Oh, wrong one. That's skystone. Is there another? It's the scoria. Okay, the hammer's basically done. Okay, so now, what do we use the soul sand in? How do I get... So I gotta get more cleansing water. That's gonna be fun. I wish we could just bring that lava up here, like... It would be very nice to just have the lava pulled up from here, and I don't know why it's not working. I should probably grab some of this. There, now it's finally filling. Okay. So we can pour lava onto things, but we're gonna need another spout. So lava's finally working. Ah, no. How about I create, whoops, a tank, because we're going to need these, yes? Which are barrels and copper sheets. Now, barrels should be very simple. So we do that. We can actually put... I didn't know you could put slabs back into planks. That's a very nice thing. That's a very nice feature. So we do this with this. And then we can do the tanks. Ah. And now we can do this. We want that the other way. Okay, so now this tank can hold some lava, thankfully. Yeah, it can hold lava. Very nice. Okay. But now I gotta get the spout. So now, can I just, like, take a bucket out of that? No, I'm gonna have to attach a spout to it anyway. Or we're gonna need another mechanical pump. Or we just, do that. And then we put a depot down. Do I not have a depot? So I'm pretty sure depot's a slab. What the heck is a depot then? I forget. Ah! Oh. Completely different than what I originally thought. There. So if I put a depot here, put that there, it'll fill that bucket. And now I got basically lava when I need it. Oh, that's going to be so nice. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to make another bucket. So we do this here, this with one of each of the mushrooms, or fungi, whatever you want to call them. So we take cleansing water. Whoa, hi. Nothing. Okay. So now I wonder if I have to make another depot or another spout and do the cleansing water myself. Because, I mean, I could, basically have lava. I could set this up so we have a belt system and it just recycles buckets. You just put a bunch of buckets or tanks even, and that'd be nice once we get some good tanks, mechanism tanks. So I think we have to make another one, which really shouldn't be terribly difficult. So there's a spout. We're gonna probably need another depot. I forget, no, it's not that. It's that. Yeah. So this one I'm just gonna set here, I guess. With that. Oh, I can't do it that way, can I? Fudge. Gosh, this is gonna be such a convoluted setup. Okay, so can I do it this way? No. I can't add into a tank like that. How do I do this then? This is gonna be so convoluted. So we do that. How do I add fluid from something else? I don't know how we add the fluid to... a fluid pipe with a tank. But how do I get it from the Like, I have no easy way to add something into this tank to pump it into that. Unless I make another spout, which I could do, I guess. And we have the spout. So we do this. No. That doesn't turn it to lava, does it? No. Okay, good. Or I meant obsidian. Okay, so... Not really sure how I'm supposed to get cleansing water into a deep pool to do it to the soul sand. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. Is there any other kind of tanks we can make? Takes steel, which we don't have yet. I don't think there's any easy way for us to do it. Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to do this. I really don't. Like, I'm curious, if I put a piece of soul sand on there, will it do anything? No. Okay. So we can make dirt by using a spout? But how do you get the water in? That's what I don't understand, is how do I get the water into the spout? That gives us coarse dirt, and then we can make that into dirt, but... Don't want blasting. Nether wart, no. There's gotta be a way, right? Because we need to get the mud. And that's taking dirt with water. Gives us mud. Oh, good gravy. This isn't very... I always get stuck somewhere, don't I? And again, netherrack, I don't even know how we would get. Any cobble with cinder flour and lava. I don't even know how we get netherrack. Scorched netherrack by washing. But how do you wash it without... Are there floppers? There are not floppers. Well... I don't know how I'm supposed to get it into a spout. Because I can't add it. How do I... Is there another kind of pump I'm missing? I mean, immersive pump. I mean, I know it takes it from tanks, but like, how do you add it to the tank? Fluid valve. I don't think that's gonna work. Because we need to add fluids to a fluid tank, but how do we do that from... Because we can't add it. How do we... Portable fluid interface? Cannot be accessed by any pipes. Yeah, not that one. Ah! Filling items, yes, but we need to add don't know how to add fluids to a tank from outside. An item drain. So we put fluid into it, and then you take a pipe from it. And then you can pump it into a tank. So we're gonna need a drain, okay. That's gonna be how we're gonna have to do this. Iron bars, okay. I knew there was a way to do it, but I couldn't remember. No! Da, 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 da. So we need these with this. There's a drain. So what we're gonna do, where do we want to set this? Somewhere over here maybe? So we do this with the drain. And then we're gonna need a fluid pipe coming out of that. And into a spout. I might need to raise this up one, it looks like. Gonna probably need to go like this. And put that into a spout. The depot. Now we just need crap. How do I get crap, I don't understand. Creates so frustrating. Is that not? No, okay. Do that. I need more. Oh, what a pain. There. Okay, so now I can take the cleansing water, put it into there. Okay, that semi-works. So now we got coarse dirt. We turn coarse dirt into regular dirt by taking a hoe. First and foremost, we grab this. We do this. Okay, so now we're going to need, don't think it matters which. Never mind. We got some of this we can utilize. Make one of you. Now we just get regular dirt. There we go. Finally, dirt. Oh gosh, that only took forever to figure out. Okay, so now we make mud, which is water and dirt. Which we should be able to do because we have the infinite water, right? We do that. And that's empty. And let's just do 4. Right? Oh no, mixer. Crap, my mistake. Okay, so we gotta grab some more water. Thankfully, it's not too hard to do. So that'll give us 2 mud, I think. Or more, maybe. Oh, it gave us 4 mud. What do you know? Okay. So mud into packed mud? Okay, then. No, I don't want that. Oh, of course. How is that even possible? Oh, it needs a basin, that's why. It's very slow, but it's something. Is that all we get? Oh, 4 of them equal 1? Really? And mud bricks. It's 4 mud to 1 packed mud. Oh god. It's not even more dirt, which means even more regular dirt, which is more cleansing water. Oh yeah, those are getting very full. We need more netherwort. So crimson. I forget how to get those. Netherwort blocks. We need a bunch apparently. I don't have any over here yet. We only have 1 left. That's dangerous. Should always have some on hand. I mean, we have all that from the bridge we could use, but... And we have all that, so we have some. We just need to keep some on hand. Okay, so get all that. Okay, we just need to keep a bunch of this on hand. Not that it's a huge deal, but still. Okay. Keep half of that on hand. We just need some sticks. There. Okay, so some of that in there. We just need to come over here because I know that this should have a bunch. Maybe not a bunch, but okay. So do that. Cleansing water there. Lava here. Just repeat the process a few times. And then we put soul sand there. It's a little convoluted, and I'm sure there's a better way, but I don't know what that better way is right now. Oh, is that all we can do is just 16 cores? Okay. Okay, so just gotta grab this. There's some more dirt. We put the dirt in here. With some water, I believe. Get mud. And it's 4 mud to 1 brick. So we should do at least 1 more, I think will be it, and then we should be good. Scorched netherrack. We can wash that to turn it into regular netherrack, but I don't know how we're going to do that. So we do this with this guy here. And that. Another nummy food. So I'm pretty sure the basin always goes there, and the deep well typically goes there. And now we can take this and do this. Okay, I don't know why we need the mud, but okay. Is that what's required to make this? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. And a bunch of clay, which I don't know how to do just yet. We gotta use the fan. So propeller. And that I don't know how we're gonna do. I really don't. But that's not terribly difficult to make, thankfully. We just need one of these, and apparently we need some more sheets of iron. Which I wish I could speed up, but bottomless supply, which is very good. See, I don't even know how we would get over there easily without taking a lot of damage. So we need one more. I mean, not that we need it, but it'll be handy. So there's 7. Okay. So if we take this with this, there's the propeller. And that's an andesite and a shaft. Oops. Oh, come on. Why can I not get this right? Of course, okay. So, clay. How do I get clay? Washing sand. But how am I able to wash sand? I can't waterlog anything. I don't know how I'm supposed to waterlog anything. Washing sand can output clay balls. But again, it has to be connected to a power source. A kinetic source, anyway. How we're going to do this, I'm not really exactly sure. Nope, we don't want it that way. We want it that way. Get some logs. My only theory for this is if I could waterlog a stair. But I don't even know if I could do that. Will it still... I can try this, but I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to guess it's probably not going to work. Because typically you can't place blocks in the nether. So how are you supposed to do that? Unless we use cleansing water? But I don't think cleansing water would work, would it? See, that's not gonna work. Oh, hello. How did you get in there? Can you please not? I don't know how we're supposed to have water in front of a fan. We're in the nether, like... I don't think we have compact machines. Unless we, like... I really don't know. No, that's not gonna work. Could we upgrade these maybe? I don't know how we upgrade them. Oh, iron upgrade, okay. It's a glass pane. I don't think, we don't have a whole lot of sand either. Oh, limestone. man. But like, how do you pipe? You can't pipe any water into the overworld. Like, or into the nether. How are we supposed to do this? I just don't know how this is supposed to work. How are you supposed to wash things? Yeah, I know what we do, but like, is there... And I know you can put soul fire underneath it. Lava, yeah, I understand that. But like the water... Yeah, but... Passing through water, yeah, of course. Okay, and depots and belts as well. But how do you get water to stay? Because you can't get water to stay. I get the concept, but how are you supposed to... To me, it doesn't make sense. Because, yeah, we needed to... Ah, son of a thing. To make some of these items. And how do we get clay? By washing. But we can't place water. Is there a different way? There is no different way. Well, clearly there's got to be a way if they put it in the pack. Washing sand can output clay. See, this is the recipe it wants us to do. But there's no way to do it. At least not that I know of. Especially in the nether. I didn't think you could use water unless... Well, that's lava. I can't think of any way to do it. It's only 2. we have to do this. Well, I know I'm close. Ah, string. Don't have string. Right. Isn't that right? Oh, it's a little backwards. So if we do that in here, should get us some glass. And then we'll need some iron. Because I'm not really sure how to do this. Create setup is so wonky. Oh, more. Okay, we don't have a whole lot left, but... So turnip, cooked anchovy, sea lettuce, rhubarb, kale, banana cream. It's still a lot of foods we gotta eat, but it doesn't seem to be helping us get hearts, that's for sure. Okay, anyways, so I want to upgrade the furnace too. I think it's from... It's just a piece of stone. So if we do this to this, and this to this. Oh, did that consume all of it? Oh, I hope not. It did consume all the coal. That, oh wait, no it didn't. Okay. Then we can do this with this guy. Again, I don't know how we're going to be doing that. It's like mud. But how do you put... I don't understand. How are we supposed to do this? Because it won't let us progress here. Okay, fine. It's fine. We'll try something else. I don't know how we're supposed to do this. We don't have blazes. We don't have a blaze spawner. I mean, we could probably make it, but not... I don't think we could utilize it. I mean... One piece of that's not hard to do. Scorched netherrack. We have plenty of scorched netherrack. This needs to be washed, but I don't know how we're supposed to wash it. Like, doesn't make any sense. So empty blaze burner. How we get the obtain a blaze burner. Mysterious conversion. So you have to go after a blaze. Well, I don't know if blaze even spawn. So I don't know if we can go there. Okay, we're just gonna do what I know we can do because, yeah, the washing, I have no idea. So rose quartz, oh. More null shards. I don't know if we have any more null shards. We might have some downstairs, but I'm not sure. Let's go take a look, I guess. Don't think we do. I thought we used them all, but we might still have some. We totally do. And now beetroot for red dye. Has to be used here. And pink dye is bone meal, which I forget how we get. Calcite. Oh, we have some. Okay. We'll just do a couple. We had some null shards up here. Okay. So if we mix this with this, right? That's how we get pink, isn't it? Should be how we get pink. Oh, right. Okay. That's why I forgot. Okay. Ah, you son of a biscuit nugget. Can I get your gold boots? No gold boots? Okay. Anyways, pink dye. Pink and red. And a null shard. And the mixer. That gives us 1 rose quartz, and then we can do it by hand. Where did I put the sandpaper? There it is. So if we go like this, that gives us that. And then an iron sheet. Gives us an electron tube. Okay, so now we're basically stuck. We can't progress until we figure this out and figure out the blaze burner. Which kind of sucks. Because I really don't know how we're going to get a blaze burner. Grab some of this. I could probably put some of this other stuff away that I'm not going to need right now. There's some food. I have no idea how we're going to get blaze. That's what's bugging me. I guess we can make some boots. Could probably take these off for now. I mean, at least iron gear is better than no gear. We're just gonna make a bunch of planks so we can bridge over there. Because I have no idea how we're gonna do the bulk washing here. It just... I know how to do it with regular crate, but being in the nether, I have no clue. Guess I'll have to find out on Discord later. I guess we're just gonna try to bridge over to this tower and see what happens. If we can get a blaze to spawn over there, that'd be really nice. But I don't know what's going to be in these towers. I see some chests. That could be useful. There's a trap door to go down, I would assume. Has 3 times the armor. That's a lot of armor. Thankfully, I don't have to hurt them, I don't think. Yeah, not what I wanted to do. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Why do I got fire? Oh, I have it from the obsidian skull. Right. I almost forgot. There we go. Yeah, you guys have a little bit of armor. I'm gonna take this because I can. And soul soil. Guess we'll just take all that anyway. There's a skelly there. And a spawner. Is that a skelly spawner? Because that'd be nice for bones. I didn't bring any light sources with me. That is a skelly spawner. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Hit the pigman. Hit the pigman. Thank you, Mr. Piggy. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go back. Get ourselves some torches. Summoning altar. Chicken. Okay. Need some torches, a shield. Torches should be fairly simple, I think. Could probably finally set up a way to get fuel. This guy here didn't drop anything. So I'm going to need a shield, which is an iron. I'm just going to do that. Get some foods going. Put that there. I don't know what any of this stuff is. We don't need this many saddles. Okay. Torches, so a few sticks and a little bit of coal I think I have over here. It's not going to be an insane amount, but should be some. Okay. Okay, we should be able to hopefully go over here and maybe clear out this stuff. Because I really don't want enemies to spawn onto here. We only have 5 left. Lovely. Up and out we go. And we have 12 left. Okay. Come on, Mr. Scaly Bobs. I'm not gonna take on the zombie pigman. Yeah, because I don't want to hit the pigman. Okay. What? How are you still spawning? How is there still things spawning? What the fudge? Like, really? Okay. Hey, sea bucks are very nice. What do we got in here? Oh my gosh, really? Couldn't even grab anything. We have melon, pumpkin seeds, and some berry bushes. I bet there's got to be another reason. I don't think I've disabled the spawners, unfortunately. I'm gonna say, don't be attacking me. I'm just trying to get through these chests, see what all is in here. Lots of berry bushes. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, like where are they all coming from? And I didn't know they could climb ladders. We got some berries. So we're gonna go grab all this stuff. Remo/home. Ooh, you have... Yeah, I don't want you up here. I'm sorry. Okay. I definitely need to get some foods I haven't eaten. Okay. Any others we can buy now? Oh, of course there is. Crab legs. Some tart. Ham sandwich. Grape jam. All kinds of food. Okay, so get rid of some of this. Be really nice if we could get a bunch more things. I think I'm gonna have to go to an iron sword, which really shouldn't be too difficult. Ham sandwich. It's a lot of good food. Okay, because I'm assuming... Yeah. Oh, good gravy. Okay, that dude's kind of scary. Okay, he's just gonna stay up here, that's fine. I'll take the bones. Ah. Okay, I don't know why they still spawn, but it's fine. Oh, there's a trapdoor there, that's why. What did we get? Familiar stone. Bag of seeds, bundles, I don't really want. Let them fight each other for a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna break these. Don't think we'll get anything out of them, but... we're gonna break all of the spawners. Because we don't want to be constantly harassed. There. Okay. Good gravy, man. Just trying to see what else we could potentially get here. Doesn't seem like a whole heck of a lot. Just a bunch more bones, which, whatever, I guess. Let them fight it out. And our shield is almost dead already. Yeah, that's kind of funny. You're taking a lot of damage, but... we got rid of it. Goal is to get rid of the spawners, and then we can take care of them. They don't have food though, that's the issue. Lots of seeds that I don't really care for. Funny thing is, we got this, so I'm just gonna get rid of a bunch of this stuff. I don't have... oh god. That's not good. We need to get some food. We need some food. Foods I haven't eaten yet. Toast sandwich. And grape jam. Okay. We also need a new shield. We were hoping to get a blaze there, but I don't think that's gonna happen. No idea how we'll get a blaze, but... okay, is there any other good food for us right now? Pecan pie, oysters. Which are both pretty good. Oh, and then we got a trifle as well. Okay, now we'll go slash back. Try to take these guys on again. Okay. Just clearing the space out. Whoa, hi. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else here. Not like I was hoping. Just a bunch of seeds. Nothing great. Dang. So this is probably where we could get some striders. If we can get them to come close enough. See, this is where I think a bow would come in very handy. What do you know? We have a bow. Must have gotten it from killing a skeleton. It's actually kind of nice. We got some shards out of that. Okay. So this is a very interesting location then. Well, okay. I was hoping we could get blazes here, but I don't know how we're supposed to get a blaze spawner. It's not very intuitive. He says obtain a blaze burner, but it doesn't tell you how. Same thing with the water part, because that's another thing that's, I don't know, can't get. Can't get a water fan to work with the washing for whatever reason. Because we're in the nether, and in the nether, water will not work. So I have no idea what we're supposed to use. Man, why do you gotta be on the bridge? Okay. Well, that wasn't as productive as I was hoping it was going to be. But we can make backpacks, yes? If we have the string and the leather, which that I don't know if we have. We got some more things. Chocolate. Beer, whatever. Just a regular clam. Raisins. Okay, let's just try to get all the food stuff put away for right now. I'll come back to it very briefly in a moment. Ah! Okay, just trying to get semi-organized here. Don't know what familiar stone. It doesn't. I don't know. And these things I don't like because they don't really give you anything useful. Okay, so we could do chocolate, raisins, beer, and fish and chips for foods. And just a basic clam. Okay. Well, is there anything else we can do? Can't get into immersive, really. Well, we do need some more null shards. Get some more iron, because, yeah, we're not too good on iron right now. Okay. Gonna take this off for right now. And I think we have one more. There, we got a little bit more iron. But I don't know how we're going to get leather. Oh, saddles, okay. But the mill, that's just a piece of stone. That we could do. Andesite, okay. Piece of stone. I believe it's something like this. There. And then all we have to do with this, we should probably just grab our hand crank. And that. And we're just going to tuck it here for right now. And grab a few saddles. Not that we need a huge amount. Oh, well, we have plenty of leather. What am I talking about? We just need the string. Didn't even need any of this. So string, not so easy to get. Like so. It's a little bit. That should be enough for at least a basic backpack. I think we just need a chest, I believe. We should be able to do those very easily. So we just do like that. Oh, come on, that's not what I said. Like that. We can do this. And now we got a backpack. Should be able to go into our back slot. And it should be that. So there's some space. Very nice. Everlasting upgrade, of course. But still, it's a nice thing if we could do... I want to say it's the food. Is that one easy to do? Yeah, I don't have gold. I don't have ender pearls. Otherwise, it'd be fairly simple. Okay, so we could do that, but... I don't know how we're supposed to use the fan with water. Oh my god, so many pigmen. How many arrows we got? We got a fair amount. Just the pigmen are just so annoying. Okay. We are going to try to get rid of some of these pygmies. Because they're just all up in my stuffs. Rotten flesh, not so great. They're all over in my create machines. Ooh, that's scary. Where'd you come from? And I can try to eat that as a snack. It's a gross snack, but... I was hoping we could get some more hearts, but it does not seem that way. You guys gonna just be stuck over there? I mean, we haven't made a zombie... We haven't made an XP farm, so I mean... In a weird way, it kind of is. What did we get? We got golden swords for it. And bundles that are just completely useless. Okay. So we're going to just yeet some of this out the edge. Okay. Oh, that's kind of an issue, yeah. Well. Guess I'm not really sure then what we can do because I don't know how we can use this to wash stuff. I don't know how we can get water in the encased fan to wash things. We don't have compact machines, right? So it's not very clear. Now this would be very nice. It's actually not blocks of netherite. Wow. I mean, debris scraps. Oh, from that, so cloches again. So I'm gonna go through the immersive thing again, which isn't terrible. Adventure. Okay, well, I think I'm probably just going to wrap up for today's stream. We made some progress. We're starting to work with Create, but it's one of those mods I'm not very good with. So, I think we're just going to wrap it up there for today. So as always, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye!